Alright. Gravy boat. I forgot to change some cards. Good luck, have fun. Against them, I do want double humper. I want Hoiston. Oh, not Hoiston. Onk. Or, yeah, Inca. And then throw these in here for extra blues. We'll go up to 65, honestly. And then we'll just go no arcane barrier. We'll go up to 65. Submit. I think, that's a little rough on the 2 non-blocks. I guess arcane barrier would have been nice here, so we could have something to pitch to, but only can do so much about it. Just defaulted to that. Interesting. I'm connected. We're still waiting for it looks like our opponent to connect. While we do that, we can at least share our stream in places. Oh, passing the turn. Obviously, I'm going to check what the top card is. Pretty shark. Okay, it's not really worth swapping. I don't want both of these, especially since I think my best option, since I just had so many, is we're gonna get rid of. I'm gonna put Oyston in there first. Something on reactions. One for 2. Break the chain. Gravy. Drop the cutty. See what else is we get. Dang. No. Now we get an extra action point out of that. So we can go play this from hand. As our action point. It's one of our action points. Interesting. Okay. So now we're back to 1 action point. Okay, well. We still have 2 action points. Because it gives us our action point back. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna go extra wide here. We got 4 allies in a turn. Boom. Nice. That's fantastic. We still got 1 in our hand. How do we go get 4 allies and still have so many? I'm just not gonna block. I have lots of damage here. And I need all these resources. Yeah, she can take out some of our allies. Not she, the Gone in a Flash. I guess there's a female in there, yeah. Ooh, nice. Volzar. Is it any target? They could target anything they want. Taking 4? That's crazy. Nice turn, nice turn. Alright, cool. We're going to see what the top card is, see if we can get something better than this Cuddy. Oh, they're doing their own thing. Lightning press. Okay. I still like the compass, please. Get command and conquer. Yeah, I'd much rather have that. activate this here as an instant on the Oyston because it's a free attack. Then we're going to activate ability. Then we're going to activate ability. Get +2. We're going to give it go again. We haven't made a gold yet this turn. So, and then we're going to attack here. +2. So that's a beefy little Oyston for 6. We could gold plate. The reason I don't want to do this is because we haven't made a gold. So if they block efficiently, they could break the hook. Okay. We have made a gold now. We go next. Oh, break the chain. Sorry. Activate this for the resource. Now we get potentially get more gold here. Attack. We're only attacking for 3, but we're gonna get 2 gold out of it if it hits. We still have 4 allies. So for a blue, if they don't kill Oyston, we can continue to buff it up. Alright, taking 1 still. Doesn't matter which one we get the gold from. Yeah, it looks like they're going to still have a big turn on their turn. Looks like they're going to be popping their boots. I don't have resources for that, so we end the combat. And we arsenal CNC with 4 gold in hand, so we can try and get a high tide going. And we're just drawing all the allies. Yeah, we can sink a couple gold. Draw, draw. So like draw, draw. Look at the top if we don't get a high tide. See the command the high seas. Our golden tipple. We just want some go again. As far as they didn't play the sigil at the end of the turn. Not this one, but the one that pops draws a card. Kano flash. I guess that's an instant that they can break this. Targeting me, I'm just gonna say no blocks. Damage step. Pop boots probably. Yeah. And they'll play their instant. But my plan is fairly simple. See what the top card is real quick. Can't play it at instant speed unfortunately, but that's a decent one to have. I was actually going to go for a limpet here with this one. And Oyston into the grave, get a different card. Buff limpet with everything, send limpet, and then send command and conquer. Like, unless they have an arcane spell here, which they're likely to have, is one's a random mass zap. We're gonna be okay. I don't need to block. Kano flash a couple times. Yeah, if it's a mind warp, that's gonna be upsetting, but no, okay, it's just Comet Storm. Actually, it's actually just shock for 1 because the only instant part. So we take 1. 2 cost shock. I'll take it. Oh, it is mine. It's always mind warp. Fuck you. Damn, alright, well that's not annoying. If it anything other than mind warp, I would have been fine. Dang, that's annoying. Just keep digging, just keep digging. Keep digging, keep digging. Damn, none of that is what I wanted. We got golden tipple here at least for some aggression. Starting that. Oh, okay, there it is. But I don't have the resources for it. So I do gravy. The blue? That works. Still got high tide active. Get another gold out of it. Cancel. Break the chain. Break the chain. Bait hook, get another gold. 5 coming at you. On hit, make a gold. Okay. Still got a decent turn out of it. Just cost us most of our gold, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I gotta put what order we want the pitch. It doesn't really. Ah, there's the pummel for our CNC. Looks like they're gonna have another big turn. We at least prevent some of it with our throw to caution. Oh, sorry, I didn't pass priority. Whoopsies. I would love to just pummel CNC them if I get the chance, but on a flash, no action point. Okay, 3. Pass. I'll just take the 3 if that's the case. Blink. Alright, they got an action point there. Kind of annoying. But they have nothing to bounce. Okay. Big chillin'. Am I need a refresh? What's going on here? Refresh the page. Oh, they want that back too? Is that their only attack? It's a lightning one, so they get to buff up Volzar, so they probably have a spell. I wish they would go a little bit faster. Okay, so they have to pitch. They haven't returned their card yet? Only dealing 2 damage. They didn't Volzar. They have another spell? Interesting. Okay. A 5. Pass. Ah, of course it's Mind Warp. Throw to caution. Spent 3 damage. Alright. Dude, we know the top card was a blue card. It was another blue card here. For Dink. Ability. I'll keep onto that one. Ability. least make our attack big. Boop. Coming in for 8. We have another caution, throw caution to the wind for arcane resistance. Nice, okay, we'll get Blast Oblivion gone. So they can't go too wide. Should have brought Oasis for Respite in, I guess. Still haven't been able to send this Command and Conquer like I would like to. Okay, we have block 5 there. That's good. What's the top card? Might want to swap it with something else. It is a blue card, so that's as good as that's going to get. Okay. I will... for block 5. Nice, nice. Activate Volzar. Amp 2. Throw caution to the wind. Block 3 of it. Now we get to buff up our thing again. Dealt 0 damage. This just keeps getting bigger and bigger because they keep leaving it alone. Good game. Yeah, we killed the wizard with no arcane barrier. Morla Fey is OP with Petty Shark, and then you get a free attack on Ostin. Value. Alright, we didn't get to send the TNC and Pummel though, unfortunately. Mind Warp is a scary card as well. I got the kit looking at that phone. I got new phone. I keep looking at my old phone because I got a new one. I'm like, oh, did I get a noti? No, it's on the new phone. I haven't gotten a case for it yet. It's scary because I drop my phone all the time. Now this is going to be my camera for recording in person. You can see the white line there is the reason why I got a new phone. Oh, we actually wanted to swap a card. I actually wasn't liking the flying highs. I wanted 2 sloops. For more targets. I wanted blue sloops. Do we want blue sloops or do we want yellow sloops? I want yellow sloops. 2 yellow sloops. I think that's good. Gravy boat. Pretty game. Anybody can join. Anybody can fight me. I do have the arcane barrier. I just wanted to see if I could play without it. Aha, Verdance. This is where I will go first. I will bring the arcane barrier 3. And we'll play for the late game of double Humperdinck. And we bring in all the things that we can take out. Is there anything we want to take out? No, they do have good yellow cards. No, there's nothing I really want to check out. So we just fat stack 68. Let's go 69 just because 69 is funnier number. I think I'll go AB2. See what the top card is. The Pummel. Alright. We'll pitch Called by the Grave to get the Golden Tipple. Pitching the Golden Tipple. And we'll break the chain. Draw a card. Hope it's another. Ooh. Like, I hope it's another yellow card, and it is. It's an ally, though. Which is not a bad thing. Actually, better. Oh, that's a perfect arsenal. And we'll just pass. Didn't leak anything through, but we did unfortunately let them know we are on Pummel, specifically blue Pummel. Alright. Okay. It gives me options here now. I could play a blue card and get more Lefay, but I don't think it'd be worth it because it's a 0 cost. Okay, cool. We got a pummel. Nice. So we can go this. Send pummel. Depends how their turn goes in. It doesn't matter. Oh, they have 4 cards though. Earth, action. So long as it's not oh, burn bear, I'll just take it. I'll just take 6. Or it would be 8. I'll take 8. With the waning moon as well. No waning moon. Okay, there it is. I was like 8 damage. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but my hand is cracked. Can I get the waning moon off my screen? Thank you. I'm a firm believer in this blue pummel here in the deck. I was on red and yellows. I'm like, okay, well, it's not quite doing what I want. And blue at least allows us to play an ally from grave. Because what's better feeling than hitting command the high seas? They block 8 and you just pummel them. So you take their arsenal and another card from hand. Oh. And I can also, oh, if you didn't want to do that, I could just hit command and conquer normally. But I don't want to get this Morlefay out and start stacking itself. It works better with another ally. When this defense attack, it's -1. Okay, they still have to block out 7 of it, which is 3, 6, 2 more cards, and I get to buff it. Okay, let that resolve, goes down to 7, and then I pummel you. I assume they have a D-react to block 8, but 9 goes over 8. If it's a D-react from hand, they might as well use it now to reduce the damage, but ooh. Big boy. We'll actually wait on the Morlefay. I like to have another ally out. Ooh, get rid of the non-block. Nice. And we got rid of Warmongers. It doesn't do much against me. I guess these are non-attacks. Then we just go to Arsenal. I want an ally. So we only dealt a little bit damage down, but we took 3 cards from them. Arsenal, hand. 2 from hand, 1 from Arsenal. Healing Pot, Waning Moon, probably. We get to do it again. Let's see what the top card is, because we can swap with this, potentially. Portside Exchange. I can get another Portside. I can get extra gold out of this. Just rotates it, which I'll take, and also got a blue in the grave. Nice. So we'll just see how they block this, and then we can go either CNC here, or we can do we can do at least one ally, Oyston, and then command and conquer if they fully block this, because Oyston costs 0. Yeah, so we can break the chain, Oyston, and then play command and conquer, depending on how they block. If they don't have, they block and keep their arsenal, then we'll do it. If they don't, then I will just double ally and buff Oyston with the remaining resource off Morlefay. We're blocking 8. Let that resolve. Okay. Pass, and then we go to break the chain after this. They clearly want the arsenal. We play our 1 ally with go again, and we play command and conquer, trying to take their arsenal. I'm upset that these cost as much as they do because I don't own them yet. I own my command and conquer copies finally. I picked up my 3rd white border copy. Now we're just waiting to see how they respond, how badly they want that arsenal. Oh, they'd rather have the extra 2 cards in their hand than the additional arsenal. An E-strike. Glad to see that gone. We got no more action points, but we do have 3 gold. Nice. All right. Our turn is fairly simple. Play this, play our ally, unless they kill this, then change the turn slightly. That's from hand, so that has to go away, right? So this is their whole turn. I'd say 7. I can take 7. I can do more with my turn. Draw a card, so they want an arsenal. I'd gladly... Oh, 5 at that. Oh, heck yeah, thank you. Extra gold. Nice. Now we're just going to do this anyways. Then we can look at the top card afterwards. Ooh, sloop. That's a nice one if we can get... Here we go like this. Arsenal. We want to target their arsenal. Oh, and we got the pummel. Alright, even better. Alright. Pitch this. Sloop. Hit him, sloop. Hit him for 5. Alright, I'm glad sloop is on deck. It feels so much better now than the previous thing in there, because this is extra damage. Oh, we get to pummel again. And then we get to play Oyston and attack their arsenal. Alright, cool. Pummel ya. 7. Take 4. Oh, the audacity. Okay, it's not there for their arsenal now, though. Yeah, we break the chain. Play Oyston again. Just a simple little 3 power, and we go for your arsenal. We are off arsenal at the moment, but they don't have a D-Reg, so they still have to block. But once I get more of the Fey out and make it a 4 power, juicy, it becomes an instant target for removal. And if it breaks their arsenal, we get another gold. So we're cruising, we're cruising. Burn bear. Okay, glad to see that gone. That's 6 damage we didn't want to deal with. Okay, cool. That's our turn. I think that's good use of our resources there. Refresh so we don't accidentally pass through our own turn. Like they pass their turn and we pass ours. This would be big chillin'. Oh, wrong button. Refresh again. No to refresh the page. Because I have passed priority. Alright. We got a bunch of blues. Alright, alright. Not the best card. Oh. Man, they always get rid of it. I'd like to be able to keep my allies around, please. Decomposing or no? I would. 3. Yeah. So we get our gold. Unfortunate that our ally keeps dying. We got Limpet though, which is another good target for the Morlefay combo essentially. So we're honestly going to put Limpet in the grave already. So we're going to do this. I want to cycle that. Yep, that's a nice one. They don't have an arsenal. But it might have to be our blue for the turn. We want this back in there. Let's redraw. Chum. I hate having double ally in our hand. Get rid of this here. I'm just fixing my hand essentially. Okay, golden tipple. Nice, love to see that. And it's the blue version, so that's our blue for the turn. Get double ally in there. Refresh our gold. Hit you for 1. Did I just draw a second chum? What? No, I hate that. Alright, we're gonna pitch this chum though. Let's see what the top card is. 3 chums in a row on the top of the deck. That's insane. Break the chain. We want to play our go again off the first card. We're gonna break boots here. Pitching this chum that we don't need. And we're gonna play Limpet. Then we can play chum, knowing we're gonna draw a chum for the discard. Cool. to technically buff our limpet if we wanted to, but I don't see the necessity. Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah. That's actually not bad. Because we can chum this and then break hump if they attack us, and then targeting that. Okay. So our arsenal's gone. And they have no action points, so we don't need to do that. That should be for 6 if they decompose. Yeah. Bumps up to 6. Yep. That's fine. Because we got another chum in our hand. That's the whole point of chum, is just to exist so that way everything else goes away. That's unfortunate that we see that, but we can do this instant ability. Start making limpet better to attack with. What's the top card here? Vasti. Okay. Can that not be there? That'd be awesome. But now we're at a 3 power limpet. If we had a Cuddy, that'd be awesome to play, but we don't. We just have another chum. Just 3 power. Got 2 defensive cards for our turn. Command the high C. There's just 3 damage. Just let it happen. Thank you. I wish this was a blue so I could swing this next as well, but we got 2 blues for our turn. So if all else fails, depending on what they attack, we can command the high seas, or we can get a chum out, but I don't think one more ally is going to be a necessity here. If they attack Morlefay, which would be an interesting one, be a little sad. It's my favorite, and it's just a one of. Just gaining some life to get more cards into decompose. My plan is, hopefully they attack me, I can block with one of these, send this, buff and attack with limpet to put it to 4. Hopefully it's starting me. We'll just do a blind break too off the first one. Ah, Morlefay, RAP, barely knew thee. Absorbing 6 health for us. Nice, so we get to command the high C into... Oh, they decided they want to do different decomposes, which is reasonable. You want to keep some of your stuff around for Plume Up Evergrowth. I need to get some more water after this. Attacking for 8. Okay, that's fine. We absorb 8 health. I'll gladly take that. And they're unlikely to be able to block our 8 now, since most of their armor is chipped down. They can block 3 non-attacks. They have plenty of 3 blocks as a wizard. I'm just saying that their turn is going to be less useful. They're at 8, so they're going to ping limpet with the health buff. Then just Waning Moon? No, because they didn't play a non-attack action. They just played an instant. They amping 3. Okay, they got 2. No, that was a different game I was playing. Alright, they have 1 in there, 1 in Banish. They only have 1 more rampant growth in the deck left. Yeah, we're just gonna send just send this and Arsenal, Blood and Water, and we'll wait for another 2 ally turn to get chum out, so that way it actually has something to protect other than ourselves. I do think we're going to the long game we can play, because we're 10 cards up on them. This will go up to 5 block total and still hit unless they have a D react. Then I'll put them at 9, which again, that is fine. They do have good 2-card conversions, which is kind of annoying, but we do have double blood in the water. Alright, so 7. So that blocks it entirely. Up to 9. That's second. Warmongers. That's their first one that they've hit the grave for heart beat. Okay, and then we have a decent 8 block that we can use. Okay, so we do have Call by the Grave, which is going to be nice, allowing us to get another ally. Go again. Interesting. But they have a low cost. We go to reactions. See what the top card is. Worth breaking. It is worth breaking. And we get a full block here. So we got Cuddy, which is another good combo with Limpet off a blue. Yeah, they pass through their other action. What do they got? Close the chain. Potion. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, we'll Call by the Grave. We want... Where are you? We want Break Alley. So we can get double ally out. Limpet. And swing with Chum. Yeah, I didn't have anything to pitch the Golden Tipple. Would have been nice to play Golden Tipple. Another play we could have done was play Loot the Hold into pitching Golden Tipple to play Quick Cuddy and attack with Cuddy. We're saving that for later. Ooh, we can get a gold, which is nice. If they had a yellow card, we should have yellow tipple in here, right? Yeah, so we can flip over our own yellow tipple and get a gold back. We can't save ourselves with Chum, but I think they're just going to target it anyways. Don't have any allies in there anymore that are playable, so we are just playing off the top of our deck now, trying to find additional allies. We have another double blood in the water if they decide to attack us outside of playing Chum. Pulsing, we will, okay, I was gonna say we will arcane barrier that with the Golden Tipple. RIP our Cuddy Shark. And Waning Moon ourselves. We will AB do that here with the Give No Quarter. Because we don't need that right now. And then we will just simply we'll pitch this other blood in the water at the moment because I feel like they're gonna attack Chum. I will not be discarding a card. We're just gonna get the chip in for 1 damage and attack with Chum after that. Damage. This is a simple turn for 5. We're trying to play for the long game. Yeah, their combo can probably kill us in the long game, but yeah, so we have a solid 12 card lead on them. If they waste their big attacks on here, they're not going to chip us down within range. I think, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, amp 10, amp 20. Yeah, like 25 with Waning Moon. Not on the Waning Moon, but 25 is the cap. Okay, put a card at the bottom. Probably just honk, because we can fetch it with this if we need it. See what the top card is real quick. It's caution, so we don't want to break the top. And it is targeting us, so we will block with both of these. Because this will be 7 on the 8. We'll take 1. Honk can go to the bottom. We'll block here with 3. This trigger goes off, we'll send our golden tipple unless they have... Oh, yeah, rampant growth we actually want to get rid of. Because plume. They only have 1 left in the deck. Now they have both in 1 in banish. So they can't double plume me, so that takes their spike from 25 now down to, what was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. If they just play 1 plume. 9, it'd be 18 off the... If they get the plume off the 1. And we'll not block the top. We'll take 7 though. No. If it was an ally, I would break the top. Okay. Yes. We will call by changing the top card to get a limpet. Play the limpet. We have another ally on board, and we'll simply just swing for 4. Now they have to decide whether or not to give us a go again ally, or if they want to take care of the chum. Chum's just sitting for 4, casual 4. So we need to stay above 18. Amp 18 plus 4. 22. We need to stay above 22. And if we don't, then we die to combo. So we either need to put a little bit more pressure on, or hope that they're not on the new amulet as well. Because if they're just on 3 potions, it'd be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 16, plus the 4 would be 20, so we'd have to stay above 20. But I think being above 22, so we want to stay at 25 as long as we can, because we can deck them out before they deck us out. That's what it's nice about playing as a wizard against playing Gravy against a wizard when you're a former wizard player, or I'm still a wizard player, but you know their damage threshold is a lot better than other Gravy players that have never played wizard deck, which I think is interesting. So we're gonna take 3. Do we care? Let's see what the top card is, because I think I'm just gonna pop gold. We got golden tipple. Yep. Yeah, we'll just pop gold, golden tipple, the Humperdinck into sloop, and then play a Vast Yi. Oh, I forget that they can target that. That's fine. RIP Limpet, barely knew ye. And then I'll probably target Chum after this, which is fine. I meant with an attack, not necessarily the pings. We'll take the 2 pings here. Oh, they redid it. Alright, 1 ping there. Target Gravy, target Gravy. I need all my resources here. Oh, no. Like I said, we're trying to stay above 25, but for this turn to work the way that I would like it to, I'm going to have to take this 2 damage here. That's unfortunate that our second limpet is down, so we have 1 more limpet left in the deck. We have no more Osteens and no more Lefayes, so we only have 1 more 0 cost ally. But we do have our first Chum, which is huge. Okay, so here they're going to get to gain another life, so they gain 4. Here we'll still take the ping, because again, I think our damage output here is still good. They can put a card at the bottom of 3 cost or less, because they gain 4 life. My guess is they would either put, yeah, felling, I was going to say. And they're going to felling Chum or me. Felling me? That puts a damper on my plan a bit. Double check the top card. Still golden tipple. Yeah, they targeted me. That puts a damper on my plans. We'll put the loop at the bottom. Block 6. Take 3. That'll put us at 25. 26. I can't do math. I put a little bit damper on our plans. At least we got our Humperdinck into the grave now here. We don't have the resources for it yet, so we can only attack for 4. If the game lets me refresh and attack for 4, there it is. Alright, yeah. Putting a card at the bottom was annoying. I could have blocked more if I just Kano'd, or not Kano'd, Gravy Bones to grab this stipple. We can block an extra 2. But now we're strapped. We gotta block efficiently now to get to those resources we want. Stay above the 25 threshold. We start. We got. Can they block? Like, I get annoying sometimes. I know that you want to win, so you should take your time. I don't do that. So that's why I don't win as many games as I could. Don't take enough time to painstakingly think out my turn in regards to stuff. So let's see here. Felling, they put one at the bottom. So they still have another felling. Candle beat hold, and they played another candle beat hold. They have one more candle beat, which would be kind of annoying to have on their turn. That's 5 damage what they beat, and so let's see, what number is that one? That's their 3rd one on there. They still have 2 more sync blows potentially. No yellows here, but we do have this. Honestly, if that's their whole turn, what's the top card? Top card doesn't matter here because actually it kind of does. We'll take the 6. I have a turn. It would have been better if I, let's see here. Hurt the high seas. We can do this. That. Hopefully we high roll here. Not quite high roll, but we do get the blue. Play this. We got it out. Draw a card. We'll keep that in our hand so that way we can chum on their first action. Attack for 4. We got a Humperdinck out, which is a threat. And the first game action, there's another sync blow. They only have 2 potions out, so they can't kill us from here. With 2, 4, 5, 6, amping 12. It'd be 16. Or with a or it'd be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be 14 if they're doing the earth one. If they do burn bear, which is more annoying, it'd be 2, 4, 6, 7, 14. It'd be 20. So they could kill us with a burn bear. But that's 3, 6. That's only 6 resources, so they could do this. So amp, plume, amp, burn bear. Pass. We will not arsenal. But if they pop potion, we just activate chum, and now has to be target of everything. Ugh. Let's see what the top card is here real quick. Because none of our cards are blocked. Looking treasure. So yeah, we will play this to get the block 3 here. And then we gravy the chum. Then we we sink the Cuddy and play the time snap. So we have to block. It took the Cuddy. So now we're actually getting pretty close to cards. They have one more felling left, so we'll tuck the Cuddy and we'll block here. So we have 6 blocked on 8. We're taking 2, which is kind of annoying. That puts us within threshold. We'll tuck Sloop so we get a gold out of it. Honestly, we could have taken 4 and send a whaler, or taken an additional 3. I think here we just send the 4. So knowing that they had felling to felling. They still have another E-strike, or do they have one in banish? Still have another E-strike. There's that last sink below, which is frustrating. So they've gotten to go through their deck, getting their power cards. Well, hopefully we draw an ally. Oh, no. We do want to arsenal that. So we do have an ally that we can chuck to chum if they take a game action outside of just attacking us. But we actually have block cards, and I will send Cuddy down to the grave with Gravy to get a potential better block. Which I'll look, see if it's a blue card. If it's a blue card, we'll play Throw to Caution first as a 3 block. There's another felling. I'm gonna cry. And we'll probably just take the 8. So we can send... Oh, it's not that. Alright, so gaining life. Targeting that as the attack. Okay, Humperdinck, that's fine. I still want to see what the top card is. Command and Conquer. Alright. 7 into that. That's perfectly fine. So we can't Gravy it. Action to break. The only way to discard this is from him, and then we don't get our rum. But we do get Command and Conquer. And I do want the rum for a different turn. And we'll pitch Cuddy. Cuddy's not important right now. Descend, Command and Conquer. Try and take something out of their arsenal. That's big. That's what... That's their 3rd one, so we don't have to worry about that for damage. The thing that kills us now is just... whatchamacallit? Burn Bear. 2 there. Yeah, they still have a Burn Bear left in the deck. Okay. And now we have... Again, if they take a game action, we can... Chum. Okay, well, action outside of that. There's blue, and it's give no quarter, which we would like to see. So block 3 here. And we can block 3 there. And I can send Tipple. I can't send Tipple. I can play this. Arsenaling the Tipple. I can rum. Play this. Attack. Rum. Play this. Back. Alright, cool. Then we still have an ally in hand. They have the life lead, but we have a pseudo safe way to get around it by making all the damage needed to go to chum. Because even if they got... We would hold off until they popped their 2nd potion, and after the second potion, well, hopefully they do potion, ping, potion, and then we chum. So that way, one ping would go there. Is that their first carapace? It is interesting. Okay. Very defensive. Our card lead used to be higher, but currently isn't. Okay. They blocked before. They're doing very great. We still have to worry about one more tree. We currently have no playable allies. But we'll see how they take their action. Hopefully it's just... if it is tree, it's tree. They have one more because there's one there. And then one in banish. Yeah. One felling left. They haven't shuffled, so the odds of them having it is either this hand or next hand. See how it goes. They're playing it out. Again, we would wait till the second healing potion to activate Chum. We don't want... So realistically, even 1, 2, 3, 4. Even after 4, unless they played fruits. So is that an attack? No. Fruits ability. No, they would have to target. So even here, we'll take the arcane ping. Interesting. They're already they're targeting Chum with the ping. Oh, because they have a 5 power attack. Does that change our turn at all? Top guard real quick. No, it doesn't. Because now we can port side limpet. Is that our third Chum gone? No, that's our second Chum in Water Grave. But we have a Chum playable. Which we will be playing. So here we can go port side exchange. Discarding limpet. Then we play Tipple here, pitching give no quarters for the Ankh. Coming in for 3. And then Gravy here, the defense reaction. Yep. We break the chain. We play Limpet. And we get 2 action points here. And then we play Chum. And then we swing with Chum for 4. So we still have Chum. We don't have the Water Grave, not the Water Grave, the ally in hand, unfortunately. Hopefully we draw into one. Our other Humperdinker should be coming around soon again. We had 2. An Arsenal sick, there it is. And we do have a gold to swap it out. Okay, so we wait for this one. Let them gain their 2 life. Starting Limpet. Water Grave. And then when they break this one, we pick Chum. No? Okay. Okay, I thought they were going for combo there. They're just taking out the Chum. We do not discard it because we can potentially play it Humperdinck. Cool, that's huge. That is our last Chum, unfortunately. But that's huge that they got rid of their combo there. So they're just going to go for value attacks now. What is that? They still have a CNC available. Yeah, they still have a CNC in the deck. So they can pop this, hit it for 1, and then hit it with CNC, which is still fine. Okay, we'll see what the top card. No matter what, we're graveying. Nice. And now we see what the top card is. loot the hold so we can get 3 resources off this, where it's just 3 resources itself. The arsenal. And we play this for 3 and swing for 11. There you go. This is our last Humperdinck though, so they can take the 11, which is kind of annoying. And then just like I said, 1 healing apparatus. Anyway, they can heal and then swing at it with a CNC, which I hope they're playing 3. Not that I hope that they are. Like, I hope they kill my Humperdinck, but for my own sanity, that it is them playing 3 copies of it in a deck. They have no more D-Rex outside of the Earth one. They've only played 1 here. 11's not a lot, is a lot to think about. But like I said, if they just need, they need a pop potion, and then they can send us, yeah, they can block as well. I'm like, they just need a 6 power attack and then 1 health ping. And then we're out of gas essentially now. Yeah, GG. There's not much we can do about that. That's just the amount of allies we have. They just brought in enough attacks to deal with it efficiently. I don't like E-Strike in Verdansk's deck, but it is good against... You're going to need it in the Gravy matchup. Do we have any playable allies? No, I think that's all our allies. Yeah, it's a good game there. I think this is our last attack here. Oh no, we got a sloop. Okay. Sloop. Alright, we'll send Command and Conquer. We have 11 powers worth of attack. This 6 and then a 5 from a sloop. We have 2 yellow sloops. And 1's flipped over. Oh yeah, so that's on me. Oops. Stop. Close this. Pass. Have I played all my blue pummels? No, I have 1 more blue pummel. Okay. But that's not a whole lot of damage. Oh, put throw caution to the wind in the arsenal. Ah! Sloop. And pummel. Ah! Take it. Take 8. Concede. Good game. Yeah, we have 2 more allies, but yeah, what do they got left? They still have high CNC, Burn Bear. That's crazy. Yeah, they played well. They played efficient. Got rid of my allies, and not much I can do about it. I might need some more attacks, a little less blues in the deck to threaten some more damage. It's a little hard when you're an ally-based deck and there's sufficient go-again attacks to kill it. I might need some higher power attacks. Maybe cut a Limpet and a Cuddy to get Rigor Mortis in there. So Rigor Mortis is 6 power attack, where these are very little damage at the moment. Let's make that edit here. We got to cut a Cuddy, cut a Limpet, and get 2 Rigor Mortis. Actually, yeah. Excuse me, not necessarily Rigor Mortis, but we cut the sloops as well. We can get more allies. We can put 2 Rigor Mortis main board, and then we can put 2 Swabbies. But I cut 2. Oh, that was main deck. There you go. That's 80 now. Honestly, cut an Ankh. We'll play a bunch of 2-ofs. And put the third, put one Humperdinck main deck. And then we can bring the second ones in as needed. Some more damaging allies. Now the pummels are only good for Command and Conquer and Command and Conquer. But if they line up, they line up. We can technically also swing sea legs. But I like this core of more Lefay, Ostin, and sometimes a Cuddy. I just need more time playing the deck as well. Alright. Yeah, we do need some higher damage allies though. Check on the child. Sleep. Oh, I needed water. Alright, BRB. Got a Fang. Alright, we got a Fang. Take a look, have fun. They do have a little bit more trouble into us. I want the triple humper. And I want the defensive cards. 62. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now we actually have our chest piece in our arms to do a little bit more threatening. Okay, this is a unique hand. We don't have a blue that can go to the grave immediately, and none of this really blocks. That's not a card I want to see either. Huh, it is a blue card though. That's annoying. Honestly, I might just play Humperdinck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just hardcast it and pass. That way I can absorb most of their turn if they want. I think hardcast hump is fine. We could also have done Gravy dispatching sea legs to get a resource, and then that's fine. If they got 7, they got 7. There's not much I can do about that. There's 4 and they only need 3, but one, and then that's like 2, so we can give it +2, which is up to 4. Eat their whole turn. Cool, sounds good. Alright, cool. Took their whole turn, saved us 7 life. Okay. Trick the high seas. And Gravy here. Crit the high seas. Is our blue. Alright, we get a gold. They don't have an arsenal. I'd like a different card. I don't want this in my hand. I still want another card. Okay. So we can go waste in for free. And we can break boots. Play this, play chum. And we can play Swabby. 3 ally turn. We don't have an ally, but we do have Command and Conquer with Pummel, which is all I care about. So we can Golden Tipple, not discard anything, have... No, because this costs 4. We'll have... No. We can only do Command and Conquer and Pummel. See how they attack, though, because we got 3 allies. If they nuke down Chum, which I hope they do, honestly, I'll just do Command and Conquer and pummel them. Hurting. Oh, they're gonna hit Swabby. R.I.P. Swabby. But it hits a hero, so it doesn't get to mark me for free. Alright, 1 ally down. Follow either Chum or Ostin next, or they could just swing in my face. No, that's their whole turn. They're gonna set up for a 5-card hand. Joke's on them. I will look at the top card because I can for free. This is the fast E. We will go Command and Conquer for 6. It was simple, nothing scary to worry about. Block 6, you're fine. Your Arsenal's not an important card at all. Sure, you got 3. Ooh, nice. They gave me 2 cards from hand. Joke's on you, Pummel. Take another card. Blue Pummel, my favorite Pummel. And Gravy, at least. And if you're playing, what's her butt? Prism. Oop. They passed through their own turn on accident. Reasonably so. You want to place that Arsenal. Let's see what the top card is. Is a Whaler Humperdinck. We do not want to draw into that, so we will get some resources. Pitch that. We will play this. Discarding this other one. Nice. Got a red one. We'll break the chain here. We'll draw a card. Hells to the out. We'll send another disruptive attack. Let's go again, and then we get to send a lovely 4 afterwards. I love disruption. Does mean we have 2 golden tipple reds together. We could have gold baited hooked here. We'll undo that real quick. Break the chain. Get us another gold while we're at it. Block for attack for 4 to get another gold. We want as much gold as we can in Gravy. Not like we're gold starved or anything, but the more gold the merrier. We'll put the blue in between the tipples. Dang, rigor mortis. Alright, yeah, putting these new higher power allies I think was a good move. The Swabby and the rigor mortis. Yeah, I want to make you target it anyways. Let me get rid of rigor mortis. You don't get the option. You have to finish it off. I think it's rigor mortis in our grave. And then our turn is flop a card with Gravy. Put a Chum in the grave. Play rigor mortis. Play loot the hold. Swing rigor mortis. Nice. And they can still attack us. Or they can clear all the allies with their other dagger into Ostin. Which they don't want to. I will gladly take whatever they're sending at us. Yep. On hit mark. That's good. We could have blocked it, but I think my turn has better value not doing so. Regardless of what the card is, we're going to Gravy. Nice, that's a good one to see. We'll play a blue card. We will play... make a resource. We will play... rigor mortis. And we will... do not make a gold this turn. We're not gold bait hook. No, I kind of want both these cards, but one of these is I can arsenal, the other one I cannot, so cancel. What's the top card? Command the high seas. Put me at... They don't have an arsenal. It's good to know. I cannot arsenal this, so I will pitch it, whereas I can arsenal this. None of us have a yellow card. I have 2 yellow cards, I lied. So on hit, they have to discard a card due to loot the hold. I didn't know this game had online. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice your message there. Yes, it is a website called Talishar, and you build your decks on February. And I can't open another tab because it'll just reopen to this, like if I click here. Actually, I didn't. Cool. You can make a profile, save your deck, create a deck, and then you can play against people. But yeah, it's not an online, it's an online website, third party. Oh, they meant to block it and they didn't. But yeah, it's a great website. You make your decks on February, like I said, and then you join the game on Talishar. You can create a game, play Classic Constructed, Blitz, all the other jazz, join some games. It helps with testing purposes a lot, and it is buggy here and there sometimes. But yeah, what hero do you like to play? That's what I'm curious. I like asking people that question, as it tells you a decent amount about the kind of person they can be. I play Wizard and Gravy. Our turn, we don't have... What's the top card? Card is blue. Good to know. This is coming up for +4. Pass. It's bigger now. We'll block some more damage of it. I would discard the golden tipple, unfortunately, to get the double blue. And Arsenal CNC on our turn, because we're going to attack with a Rigor Mortis. No! I spoke too soon. Rigor Mortis down. RIP. Barely knew ye. Oh, well, we'll just hit them with a bunch of big attacks. I don't want to actually discard the golden tipple, so I can pitch the golden tipple to this to draw, and then we can send like this. That's better. That's better. All right, how much do you want your arsenal? How badly do you want a 5-card hand? Well, you won't have a 5-card hand if you block it, but how important is that arsenal? Is that your only draconic card? Because if it is, you might have to protect it to keep your fealty tokens. Well, you can destroy one to keep the other, I guess, so that way you don't lose both. They're gonna just let me take the arsenal. Sick. And we'll swing for 3 then. Oh, undo. Threaten a gold on hit to draw a card because it's free real estate. Ooh, we got the combo. Combo is pummel. Best combo you can have. Decent turn, decent turn. I wonder why a lot of people are playing Warmongers into us. Because I can still attack with these. Right? Actually, play and activate during turn or play or activate their turn or weapon and attack actions. Interesting. Okay, okay. Play during your turn next turn or play or activate this turn as weapon. So no, you cannot attack and attack. You can't use attack actions and your allies because they are not. Let's see what the top card is. And realistically, do we have any playable allies? We have Chum and Whaler. Top card. Let me see what the top card is. You have no quarters. Ooh, that's a good one to draw into. But yeah, we'll just say no blocks the whole turn. We can draw. Give no quarter. Play give no quarter. We might be able to get a whaler attack in. 3, 6, 9, 12. Go down 2, go up. Down 2, up another 3. Up resources. Yeah, we'll just say no blocks because none of this matters. Draw here. Play give no quarter. Play this. Yeah, boy. Whalers in town. Whaler, Humperdinck. Nothing you can do about it, buddy, with your 2 blocks. Well, I got some decent amount of 3 blocks as well, but 3, 6, 9, 12, the full block, which they will have to with none of their armor essentially. Full hump, full descend hump. We hump you here, we hump you there, we hump you everywhere. Yeah, let's go. And we do reveal our blue pummel, which is unfortunate. Let's go. Full send the hump. Honestly, I thought they had a decent advantage into us being able to clear efficiently, but they had to take care of allies very early, so got rid of a decent chunk of their strong damage. And our pommel turn just wrecked them, honestly. Which was fantastic to see that our pommel did do something. Okay. They're just going to take 5, 4, 1, yep. Okay. That way they can save their fealty tokens, I guess. They can probably clear it with 2 buffs. But the damage has been dealt. So we can call by, give no quarter. We can't double, we can't do it again, get Humperdinck. But we can double ally, potentially. No, because lame. We can get a chum out and send Command and Conquer, which is good enough. After this, though, I am probably going to go get off and eat dinner. There's 4. Can't block it. But I can look at the top card. I have gained priority. Ostin. So we can gravy. Put Ostin into grave. Actually, we can just draw it. Port side it, which would be better off. Like, yeah, pitch a port side to gold. Okay, yeah, there's 8 damage of our life saved. We still have 1 more whaler available on the deck if need be. Oh, don't clear Ostin? Okay, cool. I'm like, don't do it, don't get rid of him. Yeah, whatever they have is meaningless at this point. Yeah, they're going up fealty tokens and 5 damage. When they're at 8 and they have no armor. Oh, cool. I was about to say, if you kill Ostin, I'm going balls to the wall. Take your anus. How's that possible to take an anus? With a precision attack. Alright. You're drawing off the gold to get a yellow card for port side exchange, making us a new gold and drawing us a new card. And then we're gonna give no quarters to play our chum, because we're so chummy. Make sure it's not on our end. Okay, and then we do this. Starting that, and we golden tip would have been nice to see as well. We can just play it for damage. And I will. No discard. No blocks. Interesting. Alright. Interesting take. Hot take. Interesting person. Interesting. We'll play that. Oh, we get an extra card. Good for them. I could be a weirdo, draw off the gold, and pitch it to play CNC, but it doesn't really matter when I could just pitch this to play CNC and keep it gold for the next turn. On hit die. We got 2 block there, which will keep them alive. But they're 2 on 6, there'd be 4. There'd be a 1. And I just need any go again, which I have a decent chunk of. I still have 2 red tipples, a yellow tipple, all my vast Ys. Okay, they're going to 1. Agreed. We can just block. Or if you make a game state action and I have an ally in hand, I can chum, which I do. So if you play anything outside of... Okay, cool. Yeah, they attack us. We'll say no blocks here. And then as soon as they play a reaction, we activate chum. So their next attack has to go into chum. And we're going to send 8 and 3 at them. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Dagger control. That's almost Cassie's turn. But it's unfortunate because you got to send your next dagger and chum still. They are free, but they have to play something to give it go again. 3 damage is pretty good. Yeah, they had a pretty sick turn. I do have 1 more dagger attack and some potential buffs, but I don't think it's 16 points worth. That's 2. It would be what 4 is the highest they can give, so 4. This would be 8 plus another 3. That's 2. Yeah, we won't die. No blocks. Plus 4, and the next one would be plus 3. The 10 they could do put us at 6. Oh, interesting. Okay. Still doesn't kill us. Yes, unless they had a second one. No? Okay. Plus 3. Okay, we're at 3. You have no arsenal. I would have killed the Austin. I'm gonna phone call. Hello. 1 second. It was spam. What's top card? Because Austin's free. Fall by the grave. Attack you for 3 on hit die. Nice. Good game. Yeah, even if they block, they are in perpetual block mode at that point, because then we go back to my turn. I draw up. I get Call by the Grave, getting whatever I want. Probably another chum. Or more Lefay, actually, to make them have to block more awkward. Alright, yeah. Deck list? Alright, cool. Yeah. Gravy Boat. It's in the works. It's not mainstream by any means. I should be starting putting them in the here's the visual of it, and there's the deck list as well. So my sauce is I just want to hit somebody with pummel. And then on the non-turns that I can't do that, we're trying to set up Morlefay and an Ostin. Why that is because nobody wants to attack Ostin because they don't want to give us gold. And Morlefay is like a non-issue for the most part. So you hit them with as much annoying attacks as you can. Golden Tipple into like Command and Conquer. So you get annoying attacks. And then you just keep buffing your Ostin because it's a free attack. If not, you try and get Limpet or a Cuddy out and you get the same effect. It's just a 1 of. I might bump it up to a 2 of, honestly, and cut the other Whaler because this is so fun to do. It can even buff itself. So off the off turn, if you hit them with enough annoyance, you can buff itself to be an attacker for free. But that third Whaler is nice. I don't know what I would cut. I can just play a bunch of 2 ofs. Like I am. A lot of 2 ofs because I don't think you need 3 onks. Whaler is like the only card other than Chum that you want 3 of for allies. But I'm not even playing Sawbones. I don't think Sawbones is a necessity in my style. I could see you could swap out the pummels for because I'm at 32 blues. But yeah, that's my list. That's what our results aren't the best. Out of 19 matches, we have 32% win rate, but we have been swapping some cards around. It seems like Dorinthia, I've lost. Anybody that has efficient, basically attacks that can destroy our stuff, like double claw Rhinar. For dance, we've only played once, but I feel good into it now that we have some swaps. But yeah, anybody with efficient attacks, it's kind of annoying, but hopefully we get them off cycle. Like that match there we had with the warrior, I forget his name. We got him with a CNC pummel after they blocked with 2 cards. So we stripped 3 cards from hand and 1 from arsenal. That sent their whole turn out of whack, and we were just able to maintain our allies after that. But thanks for everybody who stopped by. Check out the video. Check out my Patreon. Patreon's mostly Kano stuff at the moment since I don't have a lot of gravy cards. I don't get to test that much. But there's